because I don't know what happened to my sound. So come on back in. We're gonna have to start over, but I mean, we didn't get far. We were just on the first bullet. Where did my paper go? Come on back in. Come on in. We had to start the live over. I want you around. Come on back in, you guys. We're waiting on some more cousins to come back in. Because once I start, they be coming in late talking about what I missed. So I'm trying to wait on y'all. We only covered the first and the second bullet, so I'm going to start over. I had to start the live over. We're going to wait for a few more people to come back in. Dang, it was like 10 or 15 people in here. Come on, y'all. For me, baby. For me. We about to start in like 2 minutes. Waiting on some more people to come back in. You pay to me, baby. Come on in. Come on in. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, Lord, I didn't mean to write all these. Ugh. We got like 15 things to cover. Oh, this video probably gonna be like an hour. Can whoever in here, can you hear me? Please tell me you can hear me. Or I'm gonna have to probably go live on my tablet. Come on in. Can y'all hear me? Yay! She can hear me. Hey, Shadun. Come on in, you guys. I'm waiting on a few more people. Because I'm getting ready to cover some important information. Even if you already had surgery before, you just here for the support. Waiting on a few more people. Where did they go that fast? Hey, Krystal! Let me see.
This holiday, stretch
Come on in. Okay, we got 2 people in here. Come on in. I'm gonna get them like 1 more minute. Then we about to start. They're gonna have to catch the replay. I like my lives because they post like right away. Because right now I have a video that's currently uploading. It's been uploading since yesterday, and I wanted y'all to get that video before Thanksgiving. And it's been uploading like almost 48 hours now. Come on in. Don't forget to give your cousin a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Don't forget to turn your notifications on. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed. I greatly appreciate it. My surgery is in March. Oh, girl, you about to be snatched. You about to be snatched, honey. Y'all, I cannot wait till y'all see my other video because, I just cannot wait. I cannot wait till y'all see the other video. Because my other video gives a lot of informative information. It's currently uploading. It probably will finish by the time we end this video. By the time we end this live, it probably been uploaded. But we're about to get ready to start because we already been on this live 7 minutes. I don't know where my moderator's at. But I'm glad that y'all can hear me. We're about to go ahead and get started. And I'm going to stop in between so y'all can ask some questions. Come on in. Give your cousin a thumbs up. December 6th. I'm so nervous. Why are you nervous? Don't be nervous, cousin. Don't be nervous. Wow, that's around the corner. Wait a minute. Hey. Hey, I am Be Real. Come on in. Give your cousin a thumbs up. Oh my God, December 6th? That's... Oh! It's like, no, you're not... I don't want to say like... Okay, you know what? At first, I was nervous. Okay, so let's get up into this video. Thank you for joining my live. Let me turn this music on. Because I need to concentrate. Okay. Come on in. Give your cousin a thumbs up. Thank you for joining this video. I'm getting ready to bring you a live video. We're about to touch basics on back to basics, okay? We prepping for surgery. If this is your first go around, congratulations. If this is your second or your third go around, congratulations, because every journey is different for everybody, okay? Don't get discouraged. Be happy. Enjoy your moment, because let me tell you, once you get there and you get marked up, first of all, hold on, let me back. At pre-op, once you already paid your money, and you done got cleared, and they done gave you your surgery time, what time to report there the next morning, it's a wrap. So let me tell you, once they put that IV in you, it's definitely a wrap, okay? When you get in there with wherever you're going, over the water, you're going to Vixen, Dr. Triggs, Dr. Cannon, Dr. Shanklin. They get in that room that right when they mark you up, and the anesthesia guy come in there, it's a wrap. So I would say in the beginning, before I fully get into my notes and stuff, let me just tell you, meditate, pray, stay focused, get out the group. Let me tell you, I ain't saying deactivate the group, but I feel like a few days right before your surgery, do not get, because it's very discouraging, even though because it's a mental thing, and I talk a lot on my channel about mental health. It's a mental thing, you guys. So I just want to tell y'all, once you get there, you done already made your mind up. You done already paid your money. You getting marked up. It's time to go ahead and let's get snatched, okay? Whatever you going for, you getting your lipo, you getting your BBL, you getting chin lipo, thigh lipo, arm lipo, whatever you getting, okay? Whatever you getting, it's about to go down, okay? It's about to go down, baby. And you're going to wake up in that bed and you're going to be in that wheelchair, okay? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into this video. Go ahead and give your cousin a thumbs up. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for taking out of your time on a Friday night, the day after Thanksgiving. I hope y'all had a wonderful Thanksgiving because I most definitely did. So I wanted to make this video because I feel like a lot of my cousins be inboxing me or emailing me or writing, you know, on my platform and asking me questions that's leading back to the basics. So even if it's your first time, your second time, or your third time, like I mentioned earlier, at this point in time, every surgery is different. Every surgery is different. I don't care if you did the same procedure twice, 3 times. Every time you go in the operating room, everything is different, okay? Just like when you have kids. Everything is different, okay? Okay, so back to basics. First thing first, scheduling your doctor's appointment, because we fit to get into detail. I'm not going to hold y'all too long. Scheduling your doctor's appointment. It's several ways that you can schedule scheduling your doctor's appointment. Scheduling your surgery. Some of y'all are already past this point, but this is for the people that hasn't even scheduled, or they in denial, or they just don't know what steps to take. But we're going to start from the beginning to the end, because a lot of this information I was not told. Even in my recovery house, I was not told. And at the recovery house, a lot of this stuff they are supposed to share with you. They're supposed to help you get into your faja. They're supposed to help you show you how to put your foam boards on. They're supposed to show you how to compress when you at your recovery house. Even if you're not at a recovery house, if you at an Airbnb and you have a nurse coming over, or if you have a friend coming with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to know what to do if you are on your own, because a lot of this stuff I did not know. I learned later on, okay? I learned later on. So we're going to go ahead and get into the basics from the beginning to the end. I have 15 to 16 bullet points, so I hope y'all can stick around. If not, you can catch it on the replay game. So I just feel like a lot of this information is very informative. Like I said, I was not aware of, but I'm bringing it to my cousins because I feel like some of y'all, like, y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? And it's not your fault that you don't know. You get what I'm saying? A lot of us have to educate ourselves or have somebody explain this stuff to us, because it's not no book for it. I really feel like it's not no book for it. So first thing first, depending on if you're scheduling with Vixen, 305, or New Life. First thing first, you want to schedule your appointment. It's several ways that you can schedule your surgery appointment. Try to take advantage, and this is what I like to tell a lot of people. Stay looking on Vixen page, because they be running specials, so y'all can take advantage of those specials, okay? So first thing first, scheduling your appointment. It's several ways that you can schedule your surgery. You can go on their Instagram, you can call, you can send an email, you know what I'm saying, on the page or whatever, and they'll reach out to you within 24 to 48 hours. Okay, secondly, once you are already scheduled, they're going to go ahead and send you over the link so you can go ahead and pay your deposit. You go ahead and pay your deposit. After your deposit is paid, that's when they're going to go ahead and send you your pre-op and your post-op information. Please read everything carefully on your pre-op and your post-op. Print it out, screenshot it, because this is stuff that you're going to need to know. Because to be honest, my first go around, I'm a witness. Like, I did not pay attention to every detail. All I knew was, okay, take my vitamins, da-da-da-da-da. But leading up to surgery is a few days before surgery, or even probably 7 days, that you're supposed to stop taking certain vitamins and stuff like that, okay? So I'm just going to give you the heads up on a few things, okay? A few things that really helped me. I was hearing a lot of people saying that they had stopped taking like their iron and all of that like 2 weeks before surgery. I feel like no. I took my iron. I took my vitamins. I was taking everything I was supposed to be taking all the way leading up to, I think, 24 or 48 hours up to surgery. Okay? So for if you are new here, I highly recommend these. If y'all can see it, I highly recommend them. Highly, okay? These are called the Blood Bitter Minis. I'm going to leave a link below. They are on Amazon and also on my last video that's getting ready to upload right now. Also, I want to say is the Vitamin Shop. If they're still running that special, they have these buy one, get the second one half off. Buy one, get the second one half off. When I tell you, like, still to this day, like, I still take these because I had a problem with my iron fluctuating. And you have to understand, if you're a coffee drinker, a caffeine drinker, tea drinker, if you eat that Sonic ice, that Chick-fil-A ice, if you it's a lot of things that go against our iron, and I didn't even know because I was a Starbucks lover. And the whole time leading up to my surgery and I had got canceled, I was drinking Starbucks, and I did not know that that caffeine and that Starbucks and all that sugar would fight against your hemo. And I did not know that. So just heads up. So yeah, so keep that in mind. Like I said, it's on Amazon as well as it is at the Vitamin Shop, okay? Okay, so right after they send you your pre-op and your post-op paperwork, they're going to go ahead and send you your labs. They're going to go ahead, even if your surgery not until 3 months later, at least you know what labs that needs to be taken. Now, I'm going to give a disclaimer because every doctor is different. I know for sure when I went to Dr. Simmons and when I went to Dr. Cannon, they did not require from me that my labs had to be from LabCorp. My labs did not have to be from LabCorp. I went strictly through my PCP. My PCP did my lab work and sent it on, okay? I didn't even send my labs in until they say you're supposed to send it in 30 days prior. Who? Not me, because I needed to know what my levels were. So I definitely did not send my labs in 30 days prior. I think I sent my labs in maybe 3 weeks. I want to say 3 weeks prior. And then I had ended up getting counseled because my hemo was low. You get what I'm saying? So that's why it's good to know your hemo levels. It's very, very good. It's crucial. Like, you need to know what your hemos is before you send your lab order work over to Vixen, because you will get canceled, okay? Now, I am hearing for Dr. Shanklin. Now, with Dr. Triggs, they are requiring for your labs to be through LabCorp. But again, I've been hearing mixed stories. Even recent cousins are telling me that they recently had their surgery done, or they getting ready to have their surgery done within the next 2 weeks, and they sent in their lab work from their doctor. They wasn't able to do LabCorp. You get what I'm saying? So they coordinator said it was okay. So if you don't want to do LabCorp, check with your coordinator. Check with your coordinator, because every coordinator is different. Check with your coordinator. Verify that it's okay that you can get your labs sent to them through your PCP. A lot of patients or don't even have insurance. You guys are paying out of pocket to go to LabCorp. It is very expensive, depending on what all is needed, depending on the type of procedure that you're going to have. Because I know some people, depending on your age, if you're over the age of 30 or over the age of 40, they're requiring for you to do mammograms and chest x-rays and all that or whatever. So make sure you check with your coordinator and you get your labs done. Also, some doctors' offices aren't doing what is that? The EKG. Some doctor's offices aren't doing it. Luckily, mine was doing the EKG the second go around when I went for Dr. Cannon. But for Dr. Simmons, I ended up going to 3 different places. Okay, I went somewhere for an X-ray. I went somewhere else for my EKG because I had failed my EKG. When you go get your EKG done, my best advice to you is to be calm. Because I end up coming out of extra money because I failed my EKG twice. I failed my EKG twice, and I end up going to a heart doctor, and I had to do a stress test, and I had to get on a treadmill. I had to get on a payment plan because it was expensive, and I'm in Texas. It is very expensive out here for healthcare, depending on what it is you're trying to get done fast paced in a hurry, okay? So pay attention to that. Another thing with labs, if you want to know where you stand with your labs before you actually send them off. I mentioned this on several videos. One of my cousins told me this on my platform, that you can go onto the website that's called Jason Health. Go on Jason Health and you pay out of pocket little of nothing, like 10, 12, $15 to go get whatever lab it is that you need to get, so you can know what level you stand on. So I highly recommend. When I went on there and I was looking up hemo, CBC, blood count, and all that good stuff, I think it told me, like, I think it was $12, and it asks you for your zip code. It should be in every state. I hope it's in every state, you guys. But it asks you for your zip code. You put your zip code in there, and it'll send you like a listing of different labs that will accept you paying out of pocket. Like, I think mine sent me like to Quest Diagnostics. It sent me to Quest Diagnostics. So basically, you're not paying Quest Diagnostic prices. You paying Jason Health prices, and you scheduling your appointment and everything. So when you go, and I think you already paid online, so everything is taken care of for you. Once you get there, only thing you do is just sign in and you show your ID. Sign in, show your ID, go get your labs done. Bam. Okay, so a lot of these labs, they are moving fast paced. You're getting the results back faster because COVID has slowly trembled down. Okay, COVID has trembled down. So now I'm seeing that a lot of dogs are getting their lab results back faster, which is good because y'all can see where y'all are before y'all send it over to Vixen. Okay. Now, if you do get your labs back and it slightly say that you are beneath the level that you are supposed to be on, I believe for Dr. Cannon, I think I had to be at a 12.5. Let me tell y'all, when I first started, I was at I think I was at a 9 point something. And that's when that's when they had sent it off and I had got denied. I'm talking about denied. I had got rescheduled and everything. And that caused me to be depressed. You get what I'm saying? Because I had already paid my money. I had already scheduled my flights and everything. But I couldn't be mad at nobody but myself because I felt like I really wasn't taking it that serious. I was like, oh, I'll take my vitamins today. Then I was skipping a day. And then, so once I had got rescheduled, I was like, oh, no. Oh, excuse me. I wasn't smoking no hookah. I wasn't around nobody with nicotine. I had stopped drinking soda. I stopped drinking tea with caffeine in it. I stopped going to Starbucks. I just had Starbucks twice like 2 weeks ago because I love their holiday drinks. I just had Starbucks like 2 weeks ago. I haven't had Starbucks since I had my surgery 6 months ago because that's how scared I was. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was starting to have flashbacks. So you definitely don't want to get denied. Okay, now when it comes to the hemo, like I said, make sure that you all are taking your iron, you're taking your vitamin C, okay, let me tell y'all what I took. I took my iron, the blood builders. I took these, and like I said, some people start off with one. A lot of people don't know, these take 30 days to fully get into your system. These take 30, I had to do my research. These take 30 days to fully get into your system. The good thing about this, and I'm not getting paid to advertise for them, I just want to bring y'all informative information that y'all can benefit off of. Let me tell y'all something. These saved my life, okay? Because I don't know what I would have done because I tried so many different type of iron supplements and nothing helping. Nothing was helping me at all. When I started taking these blood builders and I really started feeling a change, like within like how I was feeling. I wasn't as weak. I wasn't as draggy. I wasn't as, like, I had more energy and everything. Like, and another thing that I liked about these, I took them on an empty stomach. It don't matter with these, as long as you take them before midnight. You get what I'm saying? So it can be in your system for the day. Sometimes I took them in the morning. If I forgot, I'll take them in the evening. If I forgot, I'll take them right before bed. It's totally up to your preference because I know everybody have different schedules and jobs and kids and stuff like that. And sometimes we lose focus. You get what I'm saying? And I literally had to put these like right there in my face every morning so I would know I need to go and take my iron pills. So let me tell y'all. So I was taking these. I was taking prenatal pills because they have folate acid in them. I was taking one of those. To be honest, they say you're supposed to take 2. I was taking 3. I was taking 3. And let me tell you, when I first started, my iron was at a 9. I was going to get my labs every week. I was going to my PCP, getting my labs done every week because that's how serious I was. I wanted to see, was these really working? Not only was I taking these, I was taking, like I said, prenatal folic acid. I was taking vitamin C for sure. You want to take your vitamin C right after you take these, because the vitamin C absorbs the iron. I didn't know that either. The vitamin C absorbs the iron. So when you take your medicine, you want to make sure your vitamins, you want to make sure you're taking these together. I took mine together. It worked for me. Another thing, because I was like, okay, so my iron is going up, but it's slow pace. And at this moment, I had already been to my PCP maybe like 2 or 3 weeks straight, and I'm like, I already been taking these 30 days. My iron only went up to like a 10.9 from I started at a 9 something, then it went up to like a 10.5, 10.8, like it was slowly going. So one day I just started researching. I say it got to be, oh, no. So I started doing my research. I have a video on how to build your hemo in 7 days. I'm telling you, it worked. It works. It works. Do your research. It works. I started making beetroot juice. I know they have it where you can order it on Amazon. Let me tell you, the thing about that is I don't recommend getting processed beetroot juice. I really don't. I'd rather make it fresh. Even when I make it fresh, I don't refrigerate it for the next day. I like to make it fresh right away. When I make it fresh right away, I drink it right away. They say you're supposed to sip it. I don't got time for all that. I drunk it, okay? I got a regular cup, like a regular teacup. And let me tell you how I made my beetroot juice, because it wasn't nasty at all. It was not nasty. And another cousin gave me a tip on how you can make it more refreshing, okay? So I got a beet. With one beet, you can make a week worth of beetroot juice. That's how potent it is. That's how potent it is. So I bought a total of 3 beets. Them 3 beets lasted me almost 3 weeks, literally like 3 weeks and a half. So I had got me a beet. I cut me a little piece. Of course, you're going to clean it off and stuff. I cut me a little piece, and then I diced it. I put it in my blender. What else did I put in? I put a green apple, because I feel like a green apple is more sweeter than a red apple. It's really no difference for which apple you use. You're still going to get the concept, but it was a taste factor for me. So I went on ahead and I used green apples. So I used my beetroot, cut it up, put it in a blender. I cut up a whole green apple, a whole Granny Smith green apple. I cut that up, and I put in just a handful of spinach. I put a handful of spinach. Now, somebody, like I said, I had got a tip where somebody told me you could squeeze lemon juice in there. So all of these ingredients are under $10. All of these ingredients I'm giving you are literally under $10. This is how you can build your hemo up in 7 days. And let me tell you, oh my God, if you go back and look at that video, you're going to see I literally showed y'all my lab results from week by week. And y'all going to be like, oh, wow, like literally. So like I said, I cut up my beetroot. I put my spinach in my blender, as well as I cut up my green apple. I put that in my blender. And like I said, another cousin said you can put lemon juice. Now, if you have a strainer, that is good too, because you don't want to drink something that's lumpy. You get what I'm saying? And thick texture. Because the first time I made it, I was like, oh, I ain't gonna be able to do this. And then I was like, wait a minute, I can strain this. I went to the dollar store and I got me a strainer, okay? So after I got it out the blender, because the blender is only going to find just so much, unless you have a juicer. I didn't have a juicer. I just had a regular KitchenAid blender. So I poured it in the strainer. I had the strainer over a bowl, and I just pressed it. I just pressed it till I got all the juice. It was nothing but liquid coming out of that strainer. It wasn't no strings. It was no thickness, none of that. And let me tell y'all, when I finally had girl, I drank that so fast. I was like, because it's like, why sip it? It's already have a weird, awkward taste, first of all. But then, like I said, it's a mental thing. And I was like, Krystal, you already been rescheduled. Come on now, you drink alcohol. Come on, alcohol ain't all that good all the time. So I went on ahead, baby. I got a straw, And let me tell you, I did not sip nothing. I know y'all hear a lot of people saying you supposed to sip it. Why? It's still going down the same. You might as well get it on out the way. And let me tell you something. I always had made me a cup of it right before my lab work too. Right before my lab work. Because if y'all don't know, there's a lot of people be saying that. Yes, I did. I hope you did too. A lot of people be saying that before labs, you're not supposed to drink anything. Why not? I got to give a urine test. Every lab I've ever taken, I've drunk some water. But let me tell you, when it came to Vixen, when it came to doing them labs, I had me some beetroot juice. I drank it. If my labs was at 10 or 11, because I just schedule my own time. So I tell them like 10 or 11, I get up at 6 a.m. and I'll make me some beetroot juice. Let me tell you the trick with the beetroot juice. The beetroot juice goes into your system within an hour. It's in your veins. It goes straight to your veins within an hour. Let me tell y'all something. I did it for 3 days straight. I did the first week, I did the beetroot juice 3 days straight. The next week, I had jumped from a 10 to an 11.4. I was like, oh my God. And I was sitting here thinking like, what did I do different this time? Because I've been taking my vitamins. I've been doing everything I was supposed to have been doing. But what have I been doing different? Come to find out, it was the beetroot juice, cousin. Girl, I was taking that beetroot juice. That was all I was doing. My beetroot, my blood builders, my folic acid, and my vitamin C. That's all I was doing. I wasn't doing all that extra stuff they be talking about in them groups. You got to do what works for you. And if you go and do your research, they're going to tell you. And even in these, it has beets in it. It has beets in it. So what does that tell you? It has beets in this, oranges and broccoli. And everybody knows that spinach is good for iron. Not only that, I know we probably have some people that don't like red meat. I love red meat. I'm not gonna lie. I was eating red meat. Not only I was eating red meat, I was eating a lot of seafood full of iron. I was eating salmon probably like twice a week. I was eating salmon twice a week. I was going out to eat with my friends, happy hour. They was eating tacos and all that. I was ordering oysters and grilled shrimp. Okay, so you still can go out, have a good time, and still eat good because you're working on what you need to work on so you can have your clearance for your surgery. So that's just a tip. Okay, what to pack? Okay, so I'm gonna make this short, and I don't want, because what to pack it can drown out, like it can go a long way. Okay, so what to pack? The thing about it was when I packed too much stuff. I had packed too much stuff. When I tell you, I think I had overpacked, okay? First thing first, if you're staying at a recovery house, they supposed to have 90% of the stuff that you are going to need if you're staying in their care. They are supposed to have majority of that stuff, okay? Now, if you're the type of person where you prefer to have your own stuff, which I do understand, what I packed for myself, like I said, I overpacked, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all what to pack so you won't overpack. Okay, so for sure I had my antibacterial soap. FYI, they have the Dow and they have the Dove now. They have the Dow and they have the Dove antibacterial soap. Certain Walmarts and certain Targets have it, or you can order it on Amazon, okay? So you're going to have your antibacterial soap. You're going to have your, I think it's called Antablaze. It's in that little blue bottle, because that is what you're going to bathe with the night before, and you're going to bathe with it it's not really bathe because it don't really foam up, but yeah, you're gonna bathe with that the morning of, okay? That's on Amazon too. And I'm gonna put the link down below so y'all, because some of y'all, if this is your first time, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But yes, and I believe that's on the pre-op paperwork, what to bathe with, antibacterial and all that good stuff or whatever, so you won't get any infections. So I'm gonna put that on there too. That's on Amazon. What else? I had shower shoes. You can order those on Amazon, or you probably can find them at Walmart. I got them on Amazon for like $8, $9, something like that. Shower shoes, because you're gonna be at somebody's recovery house, or you're gonna be at a hotel. I don't know. But I was in my shower shoes, and at the recovery houses, you don't know 9 times out of 10 if they cleaned that tub out before the last person. Just because you don't see no blood, that don't mean it was cleaned out, cousin. That don't mean it was cleaned out. And you have open rooms and stuff. You ain't got time to be getting no infections, okay? So I had shower shoes. So I had my antibacterial soap, all that good stuff. I had shower shoes. Of course, I brought my vitamins with me, because after surgery, after probably the next day, I started back taking my vitamins. Yep, I was taking my vitamins. Bromelain. Bromelain, I started taking that the day after my surgery. That helps you with inflammation, and I think it's infused. It has like pineapple in it and stuff like that. Your tea. You want to have your tea. God, what's the name of the tea? God dog it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's in the blue box. I'm going to find it. I'm going to drop the link down below. You want to have your tea. That help you with inflammation and all that good stuff. Now, this is a disclaimer. It's totally up to you. It's totally up to you. I don't recommend drinking Gatorade and Powerade. I don't recommend drinking Gatorade and Powerade, because I feel like it's full of sugar and it's full of sodium. Even I think like the Gatorade Zero. Come on, bring me one of those Gatorades, because I think I have a Gatorade Zero in the refrigerator. I'ma see. I know it don't have sugar, but they are high in sodium. Sodium causes inflammation too, especially the sugar. I stay away from salt. Even though I know you eventually gonna start back eating, like, you know, stuff with salt in it, but straight off the table, no, man. We trying to get that swelling down, cousin. We trying to get that swelling down. What else? If you're getting a BBL, I don't recommend bringing no BBL pillow. At first, I was getting ready to order this $100 BBL pillow, get the whole kit. No, ma'am. Let me tell y'all need to go back and look at my video on my way going back home. I do not recommend a BBL pillow. If the BBL pillow had worked for you, salute. Thank you, baby. If that worked for you, salute. But it definitely, no, ma'am. I was in pain, because you have to realize your butt, even though it's hard, but you still can feel discomfort. You still can feel stiffness. You still can feel certain things tingling in your butt. I don't care what nobody say, okay? I'm just telling you what happened to me, and this was recently, okay? So I recommend a body pillow. You can order those on Amazon. They have them at Walmart. If you have a Burlington or Marshalls or Ross, they have them in your local town. Get one. They are very affordable, and let me tell you, they are so much comfortable than a BBL pillow. I feel like when sitting, and y'all look, I'm 6 months and I still be sitting on pillows when I'm at home. I don't know, it's a habit. But anyways, like the body pillow, let me tell y'all, baby, versus a BBL pillow, and I had a good one, okay? I had a real good, girl, I gave that stuff away. Who supposed to be hurting? Girl, I sat on that BBL pillow. Yes, it's lifting up your thighs, but your legs, sometimes, some people, I don't know, but your legs start feeling numb. Not only that, if your legs don't feel numb, that's why that's why Dr. Cannon wants us to get that Lovenox shot, because he already know after surgery, most of them dolls are trying to sit on BBL pillows, and that causes blood clots. Okay, see, I didn't know all that, and I was wondering why I started having discomfort in my legs. That started to start up blood clots in your legs, okay? So, no, ma'am, I don't recommend a BBL pillow. Get you a body pillow, because if you're traveling and you flying back on that plane, you want to be comfortable. Also, it's a myth. It's a myth. Flying back home. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get to that later. Because that's the last thing. I'm going to get to that. What else to pack? Okay, so your body pillow, your vitamins, your antibacterial soap, your gowns. You want to make sure that you have enough gowns, you have enough changing clothes. Also, you want to make sure you have some comfortable clothes flying back home. I had some joggers. Even though they say you're not supposed to wear pants, but they was very, very loose, because I just didn't feel comfortable getting on the airplane, and it was during COVID. Whether it was during COVID or not, still, I just had plastic surgery, and I didn't feel comfortable getting on no plane with a gown on. Your gown is all open. If you just had a tummy tuck, you got tubes and stuff. You draining. You got your your wrap on and all of that. No, no, no. I just didn't feel comfortable with my gown being open, all the air, bacteria. You don't know who's sitting next to you or who even if you done bought out the whole row, you are still in the era of other people on the plane. Okay, it's other people, and germs travel. Germs can travel from the back of the plane all the way to the front of the plane. And then not only that, you got the pilot, you got the flight attendants, they walking back and forth. You don't know how they feeling, what they got going on, because people still go to work sick. People still go to work sick, baby. So you have to think about that and be cautious of that as well. Travel buddy. You want to make sure whoever is traveling with you, that they are very supportive. Because nobody traveled with me when I went for Dr. Cannon. You want to make sure that who's ever traveling with you, they are very, very supportive. And they are in your corner. They're not there to nag and complain. Like, they are genuinely there for you, whether it's your spouse, a good friend, a great family member. You get what I'm saying? You want somebody to travel with you that's going to be very supportive in your journey and what it is that you have going on. Okay, you want somebody to be there for you that's going to make it all about you. You get what I'm saying? This is just like if it was your wedding day. It is all about the bride, okay? And you are the bride, okay? It's all about you. It's your surgery day. This is your journey. And even if you have a surgery sister, that makes it even more fun, right? Like, y'all can both like talk and laugh and be in pain together, okay? But y'all still like, supporting each other. Y'all talking. You have somebody to talk to, blah, blah, blah. Because I didn't have that. Like, you had to be a real strong-minded person to go through this surgery journey alone. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was a few people that was like, good luck, girl, da 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 da. But as far as like mentally, I don't feel like nobody was really mentally there for me. I don't feel like that. At the time, I was in a relationship, but he did not fly there with me. So I still felt alone. You get what I'm saying? So it is definitely a mental thing. And then some people do have supportive people that flies with them, but it's a mental thing. You get what I'm saying? So some people still get depressed. Some people still feel down. You get what I'm saying? And some people wake up out of surgery. Like, when I got up out of surgery, I don't think y'all about to make me, When I got up out of surgery, I was, I don't know, I think my emotions was overwhelmed because I was like, oh my God, I did it. Yes, I did it. I was happy, right? And then, like, I think not the next day, because I was on anesthesia, da-da-da-da-da. But I think the day after, that's when it hit me. Not only, like, I was talking to people, people was checking on me, family, spouse, whatever. But I don't know, it was me. I think it was me. It was an internal factor for me at that time. And I was like, more of like, I don't know, I just got depressed. Like, and it's just like some people don't understand that, like, a woman can just have a baby. You have this beautiful blessing that you've been wanting for so long, and you looking at that blessing, and you go into postpartum. I feel like it is a such thing as postpartum depression after surgery. Like, I really, and they need to make a book about that if they don't, because I feel like after surgery, like 2 or 3 days later, even though I was excited, but then I had my moments where I was just like, I don't know, like, I just started like just getting depressed, and I was getting sad. And that's why I started listening to encouraging music and stuff like that. Like, I started listening to that type of music, and I was like, Krystal, you need to encourage yourself. You are going to be okay. You are going to be even more beautiful. Don't worry about who's supporting you, okay? Don't worry about who's not there for you mentally. Don't worry about all that. You came this far. Look back to everything you've been through, okay? You done went through the lab stuff. You done got your surgery canceled. You done saved your money. You did all this on your own. Be happy. And I had to keep telling myself, Krystal, be happy. Get up. Get out this bed. Sometimes you're going to have to force yourself, because let me tell y'all something. At these recovery houses, if you do get a good recovery house, I salute you. Not just because they're clean and they providing you what they supposed to provide you. I feel like they need to start having more support systems at the recovery houses. I feel like they should have a counselor that comes in periodically and talk to the dolls. You get what I'm saying? Because it's nothing like talking to somebody, especially talking to somebody that you don't know, a mutual person, you know, somebody that can't judge you. They don't know your past. They don't know anything about you. They just know that you just had surgery and you're a surgery doll, and they want to be supportive and they want to encourage you. Okay. So like I said, don't be nervous. It's normal to be nervous, but at the same time, I had to refrain from being nervous, and I was more anxious. Because once I got there at pre-op and I seen all those dolls and I was talking to them and everybody was happy. And I was like, oh my God, the energy in here, the energy at Vixen. Oh yes. When you go there, let me tell y'all, when y'all go to Vixen, everything is totally different than what I experienced back home from talking to them people. When I got there, everything was organized. My experience, everything was organized. I felt more comfortable. I didn't just feel like I was a number. I didn't just feel like they took my money. Like they explained everything. And you have to understand too, on their behalf, like they're talking to millions and millions and millions of dolls who's asking them the same asking them the same questions all day, every day, all day, every day. So, I mean, at the same time, it's like you there, you're ready to get your surgery, but at the same time, you have to take in consideration of, you know, the person you talking to. Just bear with them. Like, they was very informative. I felt like I had a wonderful, great experience. And, you know, sometimes everything don't go smoothly. Sometimes it don't go smoothly with the lack of communication, or with you trying to get a refund, or you want to switch, or they have to switch your doctors, or they had to change your date, or anything. You know, just take everything in consideration. Take a deep breath. Like I said, have positive, supportive people in your corner that's going to support you. And if you don't want to tell anybody, some people are very strong-willed. They are just in the groups. They're feeding off of the groups. They're leaving family and friends out of it, and they're just bonding with their surgery sisters, and that's totally fine, okay? You don't have to tell anybody because this is your journey, okay? Okay, so yeah, travel buddy, emotional support. Okay, clearance, all cleared. Pre-op day. Okay, so let me give a breakdown of how pre-op day went. Okay, so pre-op, I did do 2 videos. One of them is my premiere video. I did do 2 videos on pre-op. Basically, just to give a breakdown, when I first got there, I signed in. Well, before you get there, they're going to text you, and they're going to give you what your arrival time is supposed to be. They told me, I think 9 a.m. or something like that, baby. I was there at 8 o'clock. I was there at 8 o'clock. And I went in and I signed in. Who can hear 9? No, I need to be there when y'all open. I need to be at Vixen when y'all open. So I got there at 8 o'clock. My lift brought me from my hotel to Vixen. I got to Vixen right at 8 o'clock. As soon as they started unlocking doors, I was up in there. I was up in there. So I got up in there. I signed in. And then I sat down. And then they called me back to the front to get my board. I mean, my folder. I started filling out everything. It was just basic information. It looks like a thick pack. It looks like a real thick pack, but I don't really think it was that. I think it was like probably like 15 or 20 pages that I just had to sign, you know, agree or disagree. Now, if you do have allergies, I'm going to tell you now, on the front, it's going to have on there, what are you allergic to? Check this box or write it in or whatever. I did not know, my very first time when I went for my tummy tuck with Dr. Simmons last year, I did not know that I was allergic to surgery tape. The surgery tape, to some women, it is very, very, very sensitive to the skin, and it will burn your skin. So I told her, absolutely no, ma'am. When I got in the back and I was doing my paperwork with her and I was getting on a scale and stuff like that, because they are going to scale you. They're going to make you get on the scale so they can reevaluate your BMI. So I did tell them that the second time when I went for Dr. Candy, I say, oh, excuse me. I told them, I'm allergic to surgical tape. I don't want it. So it is an alternative. They have paper tape. You can get it from Walmart as well. But yeah, so make sure you fill out your paperwork. You go over everything. If you have any questions, you let them know. Also, I mentioned this on another video. When you go back there, they're going to ask you, I think they still doing the COVID testing over there at Vixen. They're going to ask you, have you took your COVID test? My ass, I say, yes, I took my COVID test. I took it last month. Girl, needless to say, take your COVID test within 7 days of getting to Vixen, because Vixen is charging $100. They're charging $100 to swab your nose. But if you take your COVID test right before you get up there, within those 7 days, you have your paperwork. You can email it to your coordinator or bring a copy or have it in your email and print it out for them. They would not charge you. They'll just, you don't have to pay any of that. They're going to go off of that, and you don't have to worry about getting tested, and you don't have to worry about paying. Another thing that I did pay for was the Lovenox shot. I've been hearing a lot of mixed reviews about different dolls with different doctors that recommend the Lovenox or they don't require the Lovenox. Like I'm hearing Dr. Triggs, he do not require the Lovenox from what I'm hearing. Dr. Cannon did. He required the Lovenox shot. The Lovenox shot is for you to prevent blood clots. Now I'm hearing a lot of different reviews on it, as far as like they really want you to get the Lovenox shot if you're not going to be there at least 5 days. I was only there 3 days, I believe, after surgery. Even if I was there 5 days, I wanted the Lovenox shot because everybody heals different. The shot, you only get it once a day. I think I had got a prescription for 3. Let me give y'all a little tip on the Lovenox shot if you do decide to get the Lovenox shot. Let me tell you so I can try to save you some money, cousin. Okay, so when I got there, she told me the Lovenox shot was $100. She told me the Lovenox shot was $100. That was for one shot. This whole time, I'm thinking, oh, okay, all I need is just one shot. Oh, okay, $100. I'm like, ooh, this thing must really do what it's supposed to do. It's $100 for one shot. So you get the Lovenox shot. You pay your $100. You get the Lovenox shot at post-op when you go back the next day when the nurse and stuff look at you or whatever. Come to find out, when I got to the recovery house after surgery, she got back with my prescriptions. I'm like, what is all this? Girl, I didn't even know. Girl, they had wrote me a prescription for a Lovenox shot. I paid out of pocket. I didn't use insurance. So let me tell you, come to find out, I only paid, I think I ended up paying like $78. I paid $78. I had got my nausea medication. I had got Narcos. I had got, what they call it, antibiotics. I had got some antibiotics. So I had got my antibiotics, I got Narcos, I had got some nausea medication, and I had got my Lovenox shot. 3 shots, all of that for $70-something. So another one of my surgery sisters told me, because she had seen my video, when she went up there to Vixen, this was not too long ago, she told them that she did not want to pay the $100 for the Lovenox. She'd rather just get a prescription for it. And they wrote her a prescription for it. I wish I would have known that. So that's why I'm letting y'all know that right now. I'm letting y'all know that right now. So, oh, let me see what my friend said. Do I got any moderators in here? The pain mostly, just mentally. Let me see. I need, because I see we got some. Okay, so let me see what she said. Krystal said the pain mostly just mentally and my outcome and knowing people are waiting to see me. Yep. Okay, Mia anesthetics. I'm emotional now. I'm emotional now because I've been going through emotions for the last, this is Lil Red. I've been going through emotions for the last 2 years, and still is my surgery January 5th, Dr. Cannon. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Red. Let me tell you something. I was once that girl. I was once that girl. Let me tell you, like I was, even before surgery, I started getting discouraged, not only because I had got rescheduled, even when I had finally had got cleared, I had started getting emotional. Like I was breaking down, like, oh my God, because this is something that I had been wanting. You get what I'm saying? And it's something that you want so, so bad, and you've been fighting for it and saving for it and doing what you're supposed to do to get to that point. And this is definitely a journey. And like I said, that's why I'm glad that I started this platform where I can reach out to different types of women all over the world and have this open platform where y'all can come in, y'all can talk, we can deliberate, and we can converse about any and everything, okay? Because ain't no limits on my platform. So I say that to say this, needless to say, it's okay to get emotional. Because sometimes your tears aren't always sad tears. They are happy tears. And just know that you have a friend in me, and you're going to come out of surgery snatched for the gods, okay? Snatched. Now, let me tell y'all, like, I don't know if it's just me, okay? When after I had that Tummytuck, I was a big baby. I was like, I don't see how they do this. Why? Why do they? I was loud like this. I was like, I don't see how they do this. Girl, 6 weeks later, I was like, oh, I'm ready for a Lipo BBL. Oh, I'm ready for a Lipo BBL. Then I got that Lipo BBL. Girl, I was like, Jesus, why did I do this? Why did I do this? When I tell you I was in so much pain. But now I know the next time, if it's the next time, baby, I'm gonna have my CBD. I'm gonna have baby, look, I'm gonna have everything I'm supposed to have, okay? Cause, oh, baby, and now I'm ready for something else. So I think it's just a temporary thing or whatever, but you're gonna see what I'm talking about. But you're gonna be okay, girl. You're gonna be okay. Okay, so like I mentioned, pre-op, so you're gonna get there, do your paperwork and everything. You're gonna go do a urine test. After urine test, you're gonna go do some more paperwork with the lady in the back, because that's the one that's gonna check your BMI. Make sure your BMI. Then you're gonna go do the COVID test. If you don't have to do COVID, you're gonna skip that part. After you do that, you're gonna go make your payment. You're gonna get your receipt, and then they're gonna go. Then you done. You done. Then they're gonna what happened after that? Oh, then they're gonna send you a text message. Now, let me tell y'all, when y'all go back there with the lady, the one who's gonna make you get on the scale, let her know if you prefer to have an early morning appointment. Okay, I asked them for an early morning, and my surgery was for 5:30 a.m. I got there at 4:45. Okay, my surgery was for 5:30 a.m. because I just wanted fresh hands. I wanted fresh hands because I was hearing about how many girls that they touch every day, as far as, like, I didn't want to be number 10. Because once you get to number 10, I don't know. I would just, I'm an overthinker, and I'm sitting there and I'm thinking like, oh, if I'm number 10, then that means, oh my God, he probably just came from lunch. He tired. He gonna have the assistants doing all the work, and then I don't know. I was just thinking all kind of stuff. So I did not want to be number 10. Okay, I did not want to be number 10. So I told them that I wanted an early morning appointment. Next thing you know, I got an email. Okay, you can come for 5:30 a.m. And she wrote it on my folder. She said, early morning appointment, surgery appointment, blase blase. So my surgery was for 5:30 a.m. When I tell you, when I woke up, I asked the nurse what time it was. I think she said it was like 8 something. Because right when you get there, you're not going straight back there. Right when you get there, the girl is going to come in there and she's going to do another urine test. And she's going to check your heart rate and your blood pressure. Because it was a lady there that had got canceled, girl. Oh my God, I feel so bad for her. She had got canceled because her heart rate was so high. She was so nervous. She was so nervous. Oh my God. And I passed by her on the way going to do my urine test. And I remember seeing her in the lobby the day before. And I looked at her. I was like, girl, you ready? We about to go get snatched. She was like, girl, no, they rescheduled me for tomorrow because my heart rate was high. I was like, no. I was like, you gonna be all right. You're going to be all right. You already told me yesterday you're going to be here for a few days. You're going to be all right. Calm down today. Meditate. and come back tomorrow and you're going to be fine. I came back the next day for my post-op, and she was there, and she was getting ready to go have her surgery, baby. She said, girl, thank you so much. I said, of course. It was meant for me to walk past you. It's okay. Calm down, because let me tell you something. Vixen, they are not playing, especially with all this mandate and stuff that they had going on. They are not playing. Like, they will reschedule you for any little thing, especially it's a lot of deaths going on right now too. They will reschedule if they feel like that they will be in risk or your health will be in risk. Any little thing, they will reschedule you. They will. Okay, so that's that. So surgery. So they came in there. Dr. Candy came in there. Great bedside manners. Great bedside manners. I cannot stress this enough. That man made me feel so comfortable. He made me feel so comfortable. He came in there looking all charming. I say, Dr. Candy, you look even handsome in person. I say, Dr. Candy, where your wife at? I say, Dr. Candy, where's your wife? I say, how's she doing? He said, oh, she's doing well. She's doing well. I don't know. I think she had just had surgery or something. Not plastic surgery, but something else with her health or whatever. And I was like, oh, she going to be okay. I'm going to pray for her. He was like, thank you, thank you. So, yeah, so we was talking. He was drawing me up. I told him exactly what I wanted. I told him I wanted natural big. He did me exactly like how I wanted. I wanted natural big. He gave me that slope that I wanted. My only disclaimer is with Dr. Cannon, be specific with everything, because like I said, this was my first lipo BBL. Dr. Cannon, by me having a previous tummy tuck, he really didn't have much fat to work with in my abdominal area to transfer it to my fat or my hip dips or whatever. He really didn't have that much fat, so he ended up taking fat from my thighs. He ended up taking some fat from my thighs, and he marked up my back. Now, still to this day, I'm 6 months. I know people were saying, give it time, but I feel like Dr. Cannon was not that aggressive with my upper buffalo fat area. And so some people were telling me that you have to tell him that, and then some people was telling me that it's an extra fee for that. So if you're going to get Lipo BBL 360, if you have a lot of back buffalo fat, that's what they call it, like bra fat in the upper area, they say let your coordinator know to see if that's going to be an extra fee, or if he can just mark you up, because sometimes Dr. Candy, he just be in a good mood, okay? And he'll mark you up and he'll go ahead and take care of that for you. See, me, I didn't know. So my next procedure, when I go get my breast done, I'm trying to get added on this part so I can get it taken off. I'm hearing that it's anywhere between $500 and $700 extra dollars to get the lipo, but you would think when you get lipo 360, you would think that's all the way around, which it is, but I don't think it's the upper bra area fat. I really don't think it's that part. Let me see what she said. Hey JoJo. Hello, Chris. Quick question. Oh shoot, where'd it go? Why it be disappearing so fast? Quick question. Do you have to take the back and front pictures of your credit card and give them? Okay, so I've been hearing a lot of questions about that too. So the thing about that is with Vixen, it's a lot of fraudulent activity been going on, not just with Vixen, but in Miami. There's been a lot of fraudulent activity going on, especially with this care credit and all this stuff or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So yes, at first I did kind of feel kind of uncomfortable. The thing of it is, they do want you to, I'm trying to think, when I first followed the link, when I first followed that link and I made my payment, I do not remember sending her a copy of the front and back of my card. I have to go back and look. But they do tell you to bring the card that you made the deposit with. They tell you to bring that card, because at pre-op, they are going to make a copy of it. So if that's your question, at pre-op, yes, they are going to make a copy of your card front and back, just for precautions and safety and all that good stuff or whatever, and they're going to put a copy of it in your records or whatever. Now, say for instance, if you no longer have that bank account, if you no longer use that card, it's other ways around it where you can bring like a statement, you can get something notarized from the bank, anything showing that you made that payment and that was your credit card or your debit card or whatever. Also, I want to let you guys know, please don't make no payments. Please don't make no payments with Cash App cards, NetSpend cards, because yeah, they're gonna get the payment, but when you get there, they're gonna tell you you need to make another deposit payment. I don't know why they wait last minute, but one of my surgery sisters did say that her coordinator let her know ahead of time. She was like, was this a Cash App or something like that? She was like, we can accept, they don't take Cash App, so unless they recently changed that. But she told, this was like a week ago, she told me that they had sent her an email saying, can she send in another payment, and they was gonna send that payment back because they don't want to be, because there's a lot of scam stuff going on with the Cash App and stuff like that, where people can say fraudulent and get their money back and blah blah, and they'd have been already had their surgery. So they are no longer taking NetSpend card payments or Cash App, even if you're on a payment plan or if you're paying your deposit, they're no longer taking it. So just FYI, okay, y'all? Okay, so recovery houses versus hotels versus Airbnb. First time, I didn't know no better. Second time, I knew better, so I did better, okay? And the third time, I'm definitely going to do even better, okay? So my first time, it was horrible. I don't even remember the name of that recovery house. I'm going to have to go back and look at my transactions from when I sent that last year, the deposit to that lady. But I would never, that's why I never mention her on my platform. I would never recommend nobody to go there. When I tell you, oh my God, it was horrible, y'all. Make sure y'all do y'all researches on these recovery houses. I don't care how fancy they make them look on Instagram and Facebook. Like, And if you got coins like that and you want to do a turnaround trip and go out there and take a look at that recovery house, I would, because baby, or if you know somebody out there that went to that recovery, like some of these recovery houses are not what they seem. It's just a lot of, I just don't get it. Like, how can you take advantage of somebody that's giving you $500, $600, $800, $900 something, only staying with you 2 or 3 days, and you treat them less than human? Like, you got them in there like they a caged animal, like just glued to the bed. Like, I feel like I wasn't encouraged to get up and walk. I wasn't shown how to properly put my faja on. I wasn't shown how to do anything. Like, literally, they did not assist me with baths. Like, it was just horrible. Yeah, she helped me walk to the restroom, but I had just had a tummy tuck. I had drains and everything, and it was horrible. Now, my second go around, she didn't assist me with baths either, but she did walk with me. They did massage my feet. They helped me put my compression socks on. They helped me get into my faja. And that's Kay's recovery retreat. She helped me get into that was the second go around. She helped me get into my recovery, my garments. She did give me the diapers to put on, because I did end up starting my cycle, I think the day or 2 days after surgery. So it's like, golly, I'm bleeding everywhere. TMI, but this is surgery page. This is a surgery platform. So yeah, she gave me diapers. Luckily, I did not have nobody in the room with me. I did not have nobody in the room with me. And she had told me, because I had got a special, she had told me if nobody else is coming the same weekend as you, you can have a private room. So thank God I ended up having a private room. I had a private restroom. She fed me breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She gave me a selection to select from, and she made everything from the comfort of her home. And she's a doctor. She's a doctor as well, and she does this part-time in her home. So like, you're upstairs, so you literally do not go downstairs. I think I went downstairs maybe once, but going upstairs, I was like, oh my God, she got me going upstairs. But I was like, I just went on ahead. I took my time. It wasn't that many steps, but still, I was like, how am I gonna do this? But yeah, I made it. The room was nice. Everything was clean. I felt comfortable. I had the TV. She had Wi-Fi. Everything made me feel so comfortable. So the reason why I said the third time I know even better, because the third time I just feel like when I go back and I get my breasts and my lipo and stuff done, I feel like I don't need a recovery house. Even if I was to go back and get another BBL, I just feel like I don't need a recovery house, even if I'm by myself, because I can literally, really, to be honest, let me tell y'all, if whether you already did this or you haven't did this, depending on if you have what type of procedure you having. But to be honest, I recommend for me a hotel. Okay, reason being because I feel like I save more money being at a hotel. I can hire my massage, because massages wasn't included in none of my stays, none of my recovery houses. That was always separate. So I feel like I can get me a kitchenette hotel room, as well as I can hire a travel nurse or a travel nurse assistant, somebody that's real known, a credible, blase. I have two that I know for sure. If you need somebody, I'll send them to you. That's in Miami, that'll come check my vitals, because basically that's all they doing. When I was there the first 2 days, only thing they did was go pick up my medication. They went to go pick up my medication, and what else? And they served me my food. Day 2, I was getting up. I was forcing myself, because I was like, this ain't my first rodeo. I was getting up. I was walking every 20, 30 minutes. I was going to the restroom frequently. I was staying hydrated. I was drinking my tea. I was drinking lots of water. And I had my hydration packs. That's good too. Your hydration packs, those are on Amazon. And you can have your massage lady come once a day to give you your massage, especially if you're only gonna be there 3 or 4 days. I was thinking about it. I was like, oh my God, I could have saved so much money. But at the same time, that was my first time. I was out there by myself. That was my first time having a lipo BBL. So I wanted to be comfortable. I wanted to be somebody to be attentive to me, blase. But if I could do it all over, I would have stayed at a nice hotel. Every time when I go, I usually stay at the Hilton in Dayland. Hey girl, hey cousin, come on in. If you are new here, thank you so much for taking out your time on a Friday. Go ahead and give your cousin a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. So basically, we just going over the basics, prepping for surgery, the front end all the way to the back end. So like I said, that's basically it. And those little hydration packs, they on Amazon, or you can get them from your local Walmart, or you can order them online, cousin. Okay, so Airbnb, same thing as a hotel. You can have your, and see, this is the thing about it, what I don't like. At some of these recovery houses, they don't want outside massage people coming, because I feel like, I don't know, it's a risk, or it's an insurance thing, or they policy. They don't not like outside people in the recovery houses. So see, that's another thing. Like, you're going to have to literally get out of bed, put some clothes on, call an Uber if you're there by yourself, or you know what I'm saying, and go to the massage place. No, I'd rather be at an Airbnb or a hotel where somebody can come to me, bring their fold-out bed. They can come to me and do my massages and stuff like that. And some of these recovery houses, they don't even offer, like, they don't even really be having a massage person. So you also want to make sure, if you choose to do a recovery house, write this down. Make sure that they have a massage person on deck. So that way you're not looking for somebody to do your massages last minute once you get out there in Miami. Because those massages are definitely important. Like I said, we already discussed the prescriptions. Flight back home, like I said, I felt better. I felt better with my body pillow versus a BBL. I felt like I was about to have a panic attack, okay? I felt like I was about to have a panic attack on that plane. Let me tell you, it's a myth. A lot of people say, get the front row or get a private row. You can get on your knees. That doesn't happen for everybody. I don't care if you paid for business class. It does not happen for everybody to be able to get on their knees, because I was in the front. I was in the front. I could not get on my knees. I don't know what the hell had happened at that point of time, but next thing I know, it was a lot of turbulence, and the weather does not have to be bad in order for it to be turbulence. Let me tell you that too. I don't care if you go through hurricane season or you go through the summertime, peak season, whenever. If it's turbulence in the air, they want everybody with their seatbelt on, okay? My whole trip, it was turbulence. I feel like I waste money on my seat. It was turbulence. It was turbulence while I was in the restroom, okay? They was banging on the door. They was banging on the door. I felt more comfortable standing up in the restroom than sitting down. Literally, I felt so much better by standing up in the restroom, and I leaned against the restroom. I took them foam pads out. Cause I just felt like I could not breathe. I was overheated. I was already overwhelmed. I was ready to get home. Then he was like, he had to go around a different way. So that caused a delay of almost an extra 30 minutes on this plane. I was just ready to get off that plane. I was ready to get off that plane. And I was like, oh, I thank God that I took those Lovenox shots, because my leg, like, I probably would have had built some blood clots. And like I said, Dr. Trish and Dr. Shanklin, I'm hearing that they don't recommend you to get, I mean, not recommend, but they don't really offer or force you to get the Lovenox, but you can ask for a prescription for it if you want to. It's optional. It's optional. Okay, so yeah, so flight back home, make yourself comfortable. Me personally, I took my medication right before I got on the plane, and it didn't kick in until probably right before I was getting ready to land. They had to bring me some aspirin because all my stuff was like put up. So they had to bring me some aspirin. They brought me some aspirin. They gave me some apple juice. And then I think I started to, like, you know, and they gave me a bag of ice in a Ziploc bag. And I put it on my chest or whatever because I just felt like I was overheated. Oh, Lord Jesus. But I finally got off that plane and I felt so much better. Okay, so home care, once you get back home, make sure you have a good support system as far as, like, make sure that you have your massages lined up ahead of time. If you have somebody that can come to the house that's mobile, make sure that they can come to you. If not, make sure you have a way to, because let me tell you, on my way to the airport and on my way going home, I was on my stomach when I was riding. In Miami, most of those Lyft drivers, they already know what you're there for. They already see you walking slow. They see you with hanging drains and everything. Feel free to lay in the back, get you a pillow or get your jacket and roll it up and lay down in the back seat. You do not have to sit on your butt because you already supposed to be on your butt on that plane, okay? Also, yeah, make sure you're taking your vitamins and everything when you get home. I highly recommend bromelain. It's on Amazon. I highly recommend that. It's good for inflammation. I believe it was no more than like $12. It's real good for inflammation. I started taking that at least like 2 days after surgery. Also, if you are constipated, you should start having a bowel movement at least 3 days after surgery. That's the max. That's the max. You should start having a bowel movement. It's several different ways that you can sit on the toilet to have your bowel movement, but once I got home, I sat on my toilet backwards. I sanitized it and everything, and I sat on it backwards, and it was so much comfortable to me than rolling up a towel and putting it up under my thighs, because I just felt like if I pee a boo-boo or something like that, it was going to get on the towel, then it was going to get out on me, and I was going to feel yucky. I don't know, like, ugh. I just sat, I sat on my toilet backwards, and it was very much comfortable for me. Very, very much comfortable for me. So, do that. Also, eating healthy fats, okay? It's good to eat a lot of healthy fats. I'm not saying that you cannot eat sweets, okay? But right after getting home, don't be trying to eat no Snicker bars and all that. I know they be saying feed the fat, but wait a minute, it's limitations to that. Don't get back to looking how you was before you got on that table, cousin, because you just paid all them racks, baby. You just paid all them racks, and you coming home and you drinking a Dr. Pepper and you eating M&M's and Kit Kat bars? No. Let me tell y'all something. It's a lot of good, healthy fats. Google it. Look on YouTube. Because at first I was like, they keep talking about healthy fats. That mean I got to go on a diet? I'm going to lose the fat in my ass. No. You still can eat good, but you have to eat healthy fats. Now that I'm 6 months post-op, I be eating everything. Okay? And it's all going to my ass. It's all going to my ass. Like, some probably go to my stomach a little bit, but you have to understand, all your fat that was transferred, it went to your ass, cousin. So I be feeding my fat. I be eating ice cream. It's certain ice cream that you're supposed to eat. It's certain ice cream that you're supposed to eat. But I be eating it all. Okay? I be eating it all. I be eating it all. Okay? Let me see what she said. Okay, y'all, I'm supposed to hold y'all. How much extra do they charge for upper back lipo and arm lipo? Okay, so here's the thing with that. So for my thigh lipo, Dr. Cannon did it free. Okay, I never told y'all this on my videos. Okay, Dr. Cannon ended up doing my thigh lipo for free. Oh, thank you, and you don't stop. Dr. Cannon ended up doing my thigh lipo free. Let me tell you how I got the freebie, okay? I wasn't expecting to get no damn thigh lipo, okay? I was not expecting to get no thigh lipo. Whew. But when I got in there, like I said, since I had a tummy tuck, I didn't have much abdominal fat for him to transfer. So he went to my back and he was drawing big circles. I ain't gonna even lie. You know what? Dr. Cannon probably did take a lot of back fat. He just ain't take all of my back fat because I had a fat ass back. Okay? I'm like, I don't know, I was built, I don't know, like Dr. Cannon worked a miracle. He worked a miracle on me. I'm gonna have to send him something up there from Christmas. I'm gonna have to send him, because that man, he worked a miracle on me. But let me tell you, I did not have a lot of back fat, cousin. I didn't have a lot of abdominal fat to transfer. So when he started drawing up my back, my flanks, and all that good stuff or whatever, he was like, oh, and he was like, right here, you so numb. Because right here, I'm still numb. Like, since my tummy tuck, I'm still numb. And so he was like, open up your legs. I say, what? I said, wait a minute. I'm already in here naked and you open up my leg. So he was like, open up your leg. And then, y'all, the whole time, so Dr. Cannon, okay, so he in a chair like this, y'all. He in a chair like this, and you're standing right here in front of him. So, you have that open robe on, right? You have that open robe. So he's scooting his chair up. He's talking about turn around. He opened up that little robe thing. And then, so my ass is facing him. So he was like, open up your thighs. I was like, okay. And I'm saying to my head, is this part, what the hell going on? So I opened up my thighs, right? I'm like, well, he the doctor. So I opened up my thighs. He started marking right here. I said, what is that for? He said, I'm going to go ahead and do you some thigh lipo. Girl, before I said, Dr. Kane, I ain't got no more money. He was like, don't worry about it. I'm not going to charge you for it. I was like, wow, look at God. Won't he do it? He was like, don't worry about it. He was like, because I need some more fat. He was like, I need some more fat. And I was like, well, do what you do, Dr. Cannon. Do what you do. Let me see what she said. A friend of mine told me that she paid her deposit already, but now, oh shoot, why it be going away so fast? Okay, a friend of mine told me that she paid her deposit already, but now her coordinator is asking her to take the picture of her card. But now the coordinator, hold on, dang, where'd it go? Take the picture of her card, and she is very uncomfortable with that. Okay, so wait a minute. Told me that she paid her deposit already, but now her coordinator is asking her to take a picture of her card. Okay, so when is her surgery? When is her surgery, JoJo? And you don't stop. She's talking about you a mess. You have me laughing so hard. Girl, don't be laughing at me. You gonna be laughing. I got a video. Did my video upload yet, y'all? I got a video that's uploading right now while we on this live. I would have been like, okay, Zaddy. I'm not about to play with you. Dana talking about, I would have been like, okay, Zaddy. Girl, let me tell you, baby. Let me tell you, I didn't know what to expect. I say, this married man, he talking about, sir. And I'm saying to myself, well, Krystal, you did wax. You did. Y'all make sure y'all wax. Because, baby, they be all in our business. Do you hear me? We are on that table and they are in our business. So let me tell you, once I got back there, Dr. Candy came in there. He grabbed my hand. He was rubbing my hand. He was like, you're going to be okay. I'm going to take good care of you. I already seen the 2 assistants right there putting their gloves on. And I should, that's why I know next time, ooh, come on 2023. Next time, baby, when I see them assistants, I'm going to tell Dr. Shanklin, because I know his wife's going to be there too, his sidekick. Dr. Shanklin, he got a sidekick, y'all. I'm going to say, look, Dr. Shanklin, I like you and all. I've been following you. I like your word. I need you to snatch me. I need the rest of this fat gone. I need these breasts right. And your assistants over there, before they even put that little thing in there for that anesthesia. Because let me tell you, every time, this is the second time when I went, I think I had the same anesthesia guy. Because when he put that thing in there, he was like, you ready for, what he called it? He was like, you ready for some good juice? No, you ready for happy hour? He said, you ready for happy hour? I said, hell yeah, I'm ready for happy hour. Next thing I know, he said, here come happy hour in 5, 4, 2, 3. No, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I was knocked out. Oh, Lil Red said my video uploaded. Okay, y'all, I'm supposed to end this video. So I got another video that just dropped. Make sure before y'all leave out of this video, give your cousin a thumbs up. Turn your notification bells on. I'm getting ready to do another video, but I just dropped another video. I want y'all to go watch it. And don't be laughing at me on that video. Don't be laughing. And you don't stop. Krystal, y'all, Dana, y'all better not be laughing at me on that video. Because, girl, I looked at, I don't know. That video, I was sober. I was giving y'all facts, but it was funny as hell. And y'all know I'm crazy. I'm crazy from the heart. But, y'all, don't be laughing at me on that video, okay? So, I'm going to let y'all go ahead and go. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, thumbs up that video. But, yes, we got more to come. The journey continue. I wish y'all the best on your journey. If you already been through the journey, thank you so much for still coming to my channel and support me since day one. Y'all remember when I was going through it? I was crying. I was acting like a baby. I was all over the place. Everything. Okay? So if you're going through the same thing, you one by yourself. Okay? So everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right. Hey, everything on hey. Y'all don't know how to dance. But all right, y'all. Thank you for watching my live. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your girl, It's your cousin, Krystal. See you on the next video.